Hi everybody, it's Cool Crone. Take two. Hi everybody, Happy New Year again. It's Colleen Pearl at the Cool Crone. Thank you for stopping by. And here's my cat. Okay, so what I'm going to be reading on this time is what's going to happen once they make the big announcement. Are they going to have boots on the ground? Are they going to have a big, huge, I don't know, maybe they're going to let off fireworks just because they're so damn happy about having an announcement. But what will happen as far as, you know, the NATO countries and the involvement of Russia and Trump? And I mean, is there going to be some sort of traditional kind of war, or how are they going to handle this? So let's shuffle the cards, let's lay them out, and let's get into it. Oh boy. Okay, let's look at this. So the first card up is the Two of Wands. So I feel that this is really the moments after the announcement. I think everything's just going to stand still and everybody will realize that from this point on the future is different, that this has changed everything. And what crosses it is the King of Wands. And I don't know who this is. It's not Jack Smith, it's not Mark Rutte, it's not Joe Biden, it's not Merrick Garland, it's not anybody that I recognize, but the King of Wands has been coming up in a lot of readings lately. So this is going to be a fire sign male. It could be somebody in the Senate or Congress that, you know, has a lot to say about it, or it's not Putin. Putin's an air sign. Who else would be involved with this? I just don't know who this is. If another country like Saudi Arabia or Iran or China or something is involved, I want to say the leader of China is also a Libra, but I'm not 100% sure. I have no idea about those other leaders. So it could be them, or it could be somebody within the group that's making the announcement who has a lot to say about it. Could be the person making the announcement. And I feel very strongly that whoever does make the announcement, they are going to try very, very hard to make it seem like, well, this is normal. We're doing this because this is what you do in this situation, realizing full well that this situation has never occurred in human history. So that's going to be very interesting. I love that I'm looking straight forward at my monitor, which is where I see the cards, and you guys are here in the camera, and I'm not looking at you at all. I'll try to look over here from now on. Now, I love this. The base of the matter is the Tower. The Tower. So, yeah, once they make this announcement, life as we know it will be no longer. All hell is going to break loose. This is going to be big, which is why they need to make a deal with Trump, because, you know, if Trump came out into social media and just started blabbing about all of this, it would really blow it all up. So they need things to be on the down low with Trump, but they do need to make an announcement to the American people. Now let's move on and see what's happening. So up until the point that they made the announcement, they really were feeling, all the parties involved, NATO and everybody, our admin and DOJ, everybody, FBI, CIA, Interpol, you name it, they feel like this. They feel like they have just been nailed to a cross. They just feel like they got taken. I mean, these people are smart. The people who deal with threats and terrorism and cyber threats and all this stuff, they're really smart. And for them to be taken so much for a ride is just embarrassing. It's bad, because we do have the brains and the experience to be able to fight these things, but nobody was putting together how large this was. Nobody. And maybe that's all due to, you know, Leon Melonia Muskrat, you know. At the top is Queen of Pentacles. So this is our Avril Haines card, and this is the person who put the report together, that put all the ducks in a row and helped everybody figure out what was going on, and that allowed them to begin to put the report together, to put the plan together about there's three parts of the plan. The announcement was the first part of the plan. The Dealing with the aftermath is the second part of the plan, and then executing on the announcement, on what they have found out. How are they going to combat it? How are they going to punish it? How are they going to rein it in? So 3 parts to the plan. And then coming up in the future is the Queen of Wands. Now, I really don't know who this woman is either, but apparently she's really, really important in the execution of the plan itself. And I don't know very many generals who are female, so I don't think this is a big old military operation. And not to be sexist about it, I don't know of any high-ranking females that would be saying, oh yeah, let's blow the shit out of them. You know, nobody's saying that. So, and anyway, who do you blow the shit out of? You know, this is worldwide. What are you going to do? You know, press the button? I don't think so. So let's move on. So the fears in here, the fears about this and moving on, is the Queen of Cups. And I don't know who this is. I don't know why the Queen of Cups is going to be a fear. But if you think of the Queen as the female energy, then this would be the fear of just being submissive, just going along, just being receptive, just taking in the cheat, the steal, and not doing anything about it. Like if the American public especially don't have it in their guts to go after it, to treat it, to take action, and you know, that would be my fear if I was making an announcement about this. But don't forget that the base of the matter comes up as the Tower. So I mean, look at this Tower card. This is why I love this deck. The crown is falling, people are falling, lightning is striking, the all-seeing eye is up there, smoke is coming out of the building, fire, it's on fire. I mean, this is so much going on all at the same time as a result of this big announcement. Now, what everybody probably in the US is thinking once this comes out, yay, hooray. You finally exposed it. You finally brought it out into the sunlight. Now we know what's going on. Thank you very much. Now go do whatever your war thing is and make it go away. That's what, you know, that's what us as the American public, that's what we're going to be doing. And for those of you in other countries, I think you probably cheer us on with, yes, go make it go away. Thank you very much, all of you intelligence services. Just please make it not be so anymore. Now, what are they feeling in the hopes category? That the government will prevail. That these agencies that are so carefully put together, that are so carefully staffed, that are so carefully trained, yeah, they have been strained, but that are so carefully strained that they prevail. We want to prevail. I mean, we have the sun there, we want to prevail. And you know what? They're gonna. Now this, I think, says, yeah, this is not going to be, sorry about that, I have a weird glare there. There we go. Okay, so I don't see boots on the ground, but I see a very slick, this woman is a dancer, right? So there's a dance going on here. The Three of Wands is usually looking forward to the future in a new way and making strategy and plans. And her plan is really slick. It's really sweet. She's really good at what she does. And I love the predominance of women in this reading. We've got 3 of the Queens and then the Three of Wands, which is a very female card, plus the Sun, which is a more masculine energy, but it's neither female or male in this deck. And what I see here, we do have the King of Wands, but what I see here is that I don't see people that I would recognize as being the criminals having any, prevailing in any way. I just don't see that. I see that their plan is going to be a really good plan. And like I showed in the other reading, the deal that they make for Donald is a very airtight deal. So I have very high hopes that this is going to be successful. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope you watched the one before. That was about what kind of a deal Donald would get, probably prior to the announcement, and what was going to happen with that. So stay tuned. I'm going to probably do a couple more readings. Thanks for watching. Bye. Happy New Year.